And for the final time here this season, we take a look at Charger Fieldhouse in the regular season as they take on the 13-9 high-powered North Central Panthers here on a Saturday afternoon, just about over 5:20 as we welcome you inside here on the Charger Sports Network. Carson Beeman joined here by Owen McFadden. And Owen, it's been a long couple of 24 hours here for Carroll. Senior night, a lot of stuff going on. Had that fight against Homestead, just not able to do enough to come away with the win. And now they got a big task on their hand against one of the best offenses around.
Yeah, it's going to be another tough test for the Carroll Chargers to kind of close out this final homestand of the regular season here. And as you talked about, the Homestead game last night, senior night, spoiled near the end, as actually was very competitive in the game for about 3.5 quarters, but just kind of let it slip away from their grasp in that fourth quarter. But tonight, if they want to beat this tough North Central team, going to have to play well for all 4 quarters of the game.
Yeah, the story of last night, Carroll just struggling offensively. Only 2 made threes in that game, just struggling to find any offensive shots. Only 2 players in double figures overall, and as you said, 39 total points from the offensive production, as they're going to need offensive production from their star Paxton Crane tonight. Yeah,
Paxton Crane, just such a great offensive player for this Carroll Charger team. Can cut inside, but also not afraid to shoot that mid-range shot, really whatever the defense offers him, and was a great player in that Homestead game. But as you saw, Homestead not afraid to double team him.
Very much so. He's going to need to get active, but he had a couple times where he just kind of got frustrated. They tried feeding it to him down low, was not able to do so. And then looking for North Central tonight, their leading scorer, Poppy Rivera, currently not warming up, I don't believe. Number 13, not out there on the floor for North Central, the 17 points per game scorer. So gonna have to find other avenues. This is a team that has had other players be able to step up and score with Petty and Jewell, but a team that averages 66 points per game, trying to advance to 14-9 on the season. Carroll trying to get a win in their home finale. We'll head over to the PA announcer. We'll have national anthems and then your starting lineups here on the Charger Sports Network.
And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting North Central Panthers.
Number 4, junior Gavin Petty. Number 5, senior Nija Jewell. Number 21, sophomore Jeremiah Bellamy. And number 23, senior Carter Klaus. And the Panthers are coached by Mr. Kevin Gann. And now, for the last time this season here at home, here's the starting lineup for your Carroll Chargers. Number 5, sophomore guard Jack Van Order. Number 10, the freshman guard Carter Middleton. Senior guard number 14, Tyler Morris. Fellow senior at forward, number 35, Paxton Crane. And also down low, the junior forward, number 51, Brody Fisher. And the Chargers are coached by Mr. Chris Benedict.
And with that, we are ready to go here inside Charger Fieldhouse for the last time in the regular season. First off, your starters for the Carroll Chargers. It's Middleton, Morris, Van Order, Brody Fisher, and Paxton Crane down low. Your starters for the North Central Panthers: Antoine Watts, Gavin Petty, Nigel Jewell, Jeremiah Bellamy, and Carter Kloss. As it's Petty and Crane in the circle to get us ready here on a Saturday afternoon. That's turned to a Saturday night now. 5:27 tip, and we are ready to go. Tip won and controlled by the Panthers. As Jewell out of Petty. Trying to get rolling here, the Panthers. Very historic club here. That one's off the mark, though, to start off for Nigel Jewell. Middleton will take the ball up here for the Chargers. As Crane trying to do work, has good positioning, can't finish through. So both teams scoreless on their opening touches. Wide open under the basket, though, number 23, Carter Kloss.
Again, slow transitional defense there from the Chargers. Definitely an issue last night against Homestead, and an issue on that possession there. So North Central get the first points here tonight.
Just sometimes defensively, Carroll just struggling, and there's back-to-back turnovers, and it's a 4-0 start here. Gavin Petty getting up on the rim. And Carroll's going to have a lot on their hands here tonight. This is an extremely athletic North Central team in warm-ups. I saw at least 4 to 5 players either dunking or close to. Gonna have to be on it tonight here. Middleton crashes down. He's gonna head to the line.
Yeah, Middleton doing a good job there adjusting his body, able to draw the foul there. Let's just see a replay. They'll shoot a pair.
And Middleton, freshman, averaging 7 a game. Makes the first one. Carroll team got to the line a good amount last night against Homestead, but as we said in pregame, struggled from the three-point line, only making 3 of about 12 shots. They had a lot of open opportunities too, especially with Morris in the corner, but Carroll team that just are kind of scared to shoot at times. As driving to the basket, Petty no good. Fisher gets it. Milton trying to get around. Van Order trying to Euro, gets blocked. Will stay on this side of the floor.
You saw Van Order really direct last night in that first half, attacking towards the basket, but got blocked a couple of times, kind of went away from that. Interesting to see him attacking the basket here.
Try to be aggressive, but maybe needed to lean into the pressure a bit more, as it's going to be another foul there. That'll be on number 5, Nigel Jewell, senior. It's his first. 5:57 to go in the first. Morris is going to take the corner shot, and it's good.
A good shot there from Morris, open in that corner. Again, those were open against Homestead, probably will be open here tonight, just got to convert.
Other side, Petty trying to respond. That one rolls out. It's going to go back to the Chargers. And the Carroll team that has had a couple good starts, had a good start last night against Homestead, led throughout most of that first half, but they just have yet to really play a good, consistent game, and that's one of the reasons why miscommunication between Middleton and Van Order resulting in the turnover. Carroll remains up front 5-4. Trying to go inside. Good job by Jewel getting around traffic. 6-5 Panthers back out in front. Trying to get by the press, something Carroll has struggled with throughout this season. Middleton falls down, it's a turnover. Trying to keep the dribble up. Petty can't get the shot, able to get the putback.
Yeah, just the worst sequence there imaginable as North Central really picking up on this press here.
Milton being swarmed again, able to find Morris open again for the 3, and he's 2 for 2 to start off from the perimeter.
Yeah, Morris starting off well here from behind the arc. 6 points already for the Chargers. It's a tied game.
Yeah, and the senior, just someone that needs to get his confidence up, has shot the ball decently well throughout his career, but has sometimes just been a bit too passive. But he has 6 of Carroll's 8 here. Fisher trying to get around Van Order. Now out to Morris. Fisher trying to work is gonna get the blocking foul on Claus. As Fisher, also someone that has had a couple of good games recently, had 29 points as we said against Northside earlier in the week. That game happening 2 weeks ago. Had 8 in the first half against Homestead. Only had 2 points in the second half, so kind of disappeared. And his presence was definitely felt. As that's going to go straight through Morris's legs. Just a bit too hot on the pass. There by Heath on the inbounds. 8-8. 4:14 to go in the first half. Trying to pass on the baseline. Petty, hook shot is good.
Yeah, it's a great play there from Petty, just to adjust his body midair to be able to put that in for North Central.
Yeah, you see his athleticism here throughout, has 6 already. Got a couple of great off-balance shots. As Van Order gets fouled, that's going to be the 4th team foul now on North Central. So one more will put Carroll over the limit. Omar checks in for Van Order.
Yeah, North Central really playing a physical style of defense so far. It's why they fouled.
As Morris able to retain possession. That's almost thrown away. Heath keeps it. Omar trying to go inside. Fisher, good defense. Heath now back to Crane to go inside Fisher again. Fisher spinning under the basket, fades away, no good. Now opposite end, trying to keep the high tempo up. As three-pointer is taken and made there by Krishan Woodward. First made 3 tonight by North Central. They now extend the lead to 5. Omar. Trap, nowhere to go. We'll have a timeout by Coach Benedict. We'll take one with them. It's 13-8 advantage by the Panthers.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Guys,
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Make the future yours at St. Francis. You belong here.
As welcome you back as North Central leads 13-8 as Two very different coaches, experienced-wise. Chris Benedict in his 33rd year, first year at Carroll. Kevin Gant in his 4th year as coach here for the Panthers, 57 and 35 as he tries to take the two-time state champions back to Gamebridge here with postseason just around the corner in 2 weeks. Sectional draw, I believe, is tomorrow night as Omar is going to leave the 3 short. As sectional 5 for Carroll is going to be here, so we'll have every game on the Charger Sports Network. As a very open sectional as it's Snyder, Northrop, Carroll, and North Side. Not really a heavy favorite amongst those teams. Snyder, I believe, coming in with the best record out of all of them. Knowlton, now he thought about taking it. It's going to drive in. Gets trapped to end the baseline, passes it away to Middleton. As they've been trapping on the baselines and at the corners, and it's been working out so far. Another turnover there.
Yeah, the Chargers really struggled with turnovers in this first quarter. Really only lucky to be down 5. Been sped up a couple times, forced into unneeded mistakes, and the press has not really helped them either.
13-8, another good shot there by Woodward, already with 5 off the bench. Now Omar, now Crane with some space to move, spins around, able to get it around Woodward.
And a good finish there by Crane, just had to let up at the end to slowly put that in, but a nice touch for the basket.
15-10, 51 seconds. That's the first team foul tonight by Carroll. That's on Omar. North Central had 14 fouls with about 3.5 to play here. Have not fouled since, so good discipline by the Panthers. As that hit Omar in the baseline pass, gonna set up a fast break now. Kieferl passes it out. Omar, now Van Order swings it. Middleton takes the shot. It's good. And Carroll shooting the 3 well. Already 3 made 3-pointers tonight.
Yeah, great ball movement to find Middleton. A couple extra passes there, but worked to perfection as Middleton puts it through, lead down to 2.
Able to cut the deficit down in the final minute. That one bouncing off. Kieferl secures it. And Omar now passes it down Middleton. 20 seconds to work with here in the quarter. Omar, 7 seconds. Middleton trying to go inside. Crane's gonna have to launch it here. 2 seconds. He gets fouled, and he'll head to the line here.
Yeah, big free throws here. Carroll with the opportunity to tie it up. Down 2 points, 2 free throws coming in here for the senior Paxton Crane.
Yeah, just bad discipline there by North Central. I don't think they realized how much time was left on the clock. 0.9 seconds as Crane makes the first. As Crane able to go 2 for 2. As shot left off, as that will take us to the second quarter. We're all tied up at 15 here on the Charger Sports Network. As you take a look at the highlights from the first quarter, as Carroll tied up with North Central here as we begin second quarter action, but Carroll doing something that they haven't really done much this year, and that's shoot the three ball well. 3 for 4 already here tonight.
Yeah, definitely the main catalyst why they're tied up in this first quarter here, as you said, shooting the ball well. Gonna have to continue that though, as Crane
able to make a move on the inside, and he'll head back to the line. Made 2 free throws at the conclusion of the first quarter, and he starts off right where he left off. Already with 6 points out here tonight. And he's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. As Carroll takes back the lead. First time since it was 5 to 4. That's something that Carroll has just needed to improve on, finding good shots, and they've done a good job here tonight. And part of that is being able to stretch the floor. It's going to allow more space on the inside as Allen's off the mark by Woodward, as Omar is going to fight for it. As Middleton, now Van Order, Crane, trying to drive inside, jump stops, gets it stripped away. And now North Central 5-on-4. Woodward with the open shot in the corner, it's good.
Yeah, that's just great transitional offense, but great ball movement to find Woodward in that corner there as game tied back up.
Middleton. That's going to be another turnover. That's 4 substitutions now coming in for North Central. They've subbed in pretty decent numbers here tonight. As Grossfield, Jewel Watts, Bellamy all check in. So does Petty. Another missed shot. North Central just leaving a lot of points up at the rim here. Van Order trying to work inside. Gonna be foul on the floor on Bellamy. That'll be his second. .6:15 left to go here in the first half, all tied up at 18. 3 points each for the teams here in the first 2 minutes. Van Order. Now to Omar. Omar working. Omar trying to drive inside. Baseline now. Kiefer had it open. Crane got tipped away. Kiefer has it back. Will shoot the 3. And that's nothing but Nyla on the bench getting involved here for Carroll.
Yeah, Carroll again continuing to shoot the 3 ball well here into the second quarter. If they can keep this up, can definitely have a great offensive night.
Something they've been needing to do all year. As late transition on the defense, needs open shot for Petty. He can't make it. It's going to go out of bounds back to Carroll. As Kiefer doesn't take a lot of shots throughout the game. That's his first made 3 of the year. As Miles Herring, good sign, back in the game here. First time in a couple of weeks. Suffered that ankle injury just 2 weeks back. Didn't know how long he'd be out for. Thought maybe could have been a season ender, but got cleared yesterday, dressed for the Homestead game, didn't appear, but good to see the former Carroll starter back here for junior. Yeah, it's gonna bring a lot of that defense to the floor, led the team in steals before the injury. He is back on the floor. More subs come in for North Central. Have been playing with a very loose lineup, have been creating a lot of substitutions throughout. Carroll leading by 3. 9 points combined here in quarter number 2. Panthers just trying to find something here. 4:40 left to go on the clock. As that's going to be another turnover. That's going to go back to the Chargers playing well defensively tonight.
Yeah, it was a great defensive possession there by the Chargers. Pretty long stand there by the Panthers, but Carroll defense stood strong here as Herring will bring it up the floor.
Herring has also been a pretty big ball handler on this team, especially when it comes to breaking presses. You do see that brace on his left ankle. Morris steps into the mid-range, can't get that one. And it's gonna be either travel or a foul on Omar, and it's gonna be a travel. So it went either way. Did bump into Omar slightly there, but not enough contact according to the referee. So Herring inbounds on the basket. As Crane with 2 on him, gets it around. Crane trying to work open, baseline, under the basket, gets it, and Paxton Crane with 9 points in the first half.
Yeah, Crane having success down low there, and as you saw, very direct in his attack towards the basket, able to elevate there. It's up to 9 points, having a good first half.
As North Central trying to respond, Woodward 10 points off the bench, able to do so.
Yeah, Woodward answering there, very athletic player as we've seen so far. Doesn't really matter who's on him, he's gonna find a way to adjust his body to be able to put it in.
Came in averaging 9.2 game coming into the day. Go ahead, Morris wide open early in that possession, just couldn't find it. A lot of defensive attention on that right side there. They're trying to go left now. Fisher passes it out, open Crane in the corner, and Carroll is hot from the three-pointer right now.
Yeah, it's not good news for North Central. You're already down your best player, Poppy Rivera, but also Carroll is shooting the ball well, so if they can continue to do this the whole game, put 4 quarters together, it's going to be tough for North Central to overcome.
Looking good offensively. Petty tries to draw the foul. He's not going to get it on the three-point attempt. Carroll 5 for 6 from the three-point line. North Central 2 for 7. We have a 6-point lead. Those 5, that's a pretty big advantage. 2:33 left to go in the first half. More subs coming in. Paxton Crane with 12. That's Crane. It's going to be out of bounds, going to stay here. Herring finds Morris. As Fisher inside, turns around, can't get the finger roll. North Central in a bit of a scoring drought here. Mid-range, can't bounce through. So now Omar, that one goes off his foot, able to get it. As that will be a double dribble. Down to the final minute 47. Here in the first half of play. As the floater able to bounce through for number 3, Antoine Watts. His first points of the game. Omar, now Crane. Over, Morris will take another three-pointer. That one's just bouncing off the back iron, but it's another offensive rebound by Crane. Morris, how about trying again? Crane will take the mid-range. No good. Now North Central trying to pick up tempo. Spinning around, Watts gets the foul.
Yeah, impressive that Watts was even to stay on balance there with that spin move. And able to draw the foul with a minute left to go. North Central only down 4 points, but gonna have to really get it going here as Carroll shooting the ball well.
First trip to the line tonight by the Panthers. First one's made. Second one's off the mark. Down to the final minute of the half. Morris breaks the press. As Middleton gets swarmed, it's going to be a jump ball going the other way.
Yeah, Middleton's really been harassed in this first half defensively. Struggled a little bit, but nonetheless still has 5 points, so not a bad first half.
Trying to drive as number 5, Naja Jewel, the second leading scorer on this team. Only 2 points here in the first half. We'll head back to the line. First one is good. Jewel goes 2 for 2. Back to a 1-point game. They're going to continue with the press. Van Order. Now Middleton trying to find Morris. He's able to retrieve. 23 seconds. Carroll just trying to slow things down here. Get themselves collected again. 15 seconds. Now 10 seconds on the clock. Van Order driving. Gets fouled.
Yeah, again, Van Order aggressive there. This time able to use his body and draw the foul as 8 seconds left to go here.
Just full head of steam, putting the head down, trying to get as much contact as possible. Had 3 Panthers on him. Trying to give this Carroll team more on their lead as they're now up 2. Carroll 7 for 7 this half on the charity stripe. 4 seconds to go. There's the 3-pointer, and it's going to be a foul on Petty. Middleton just playing too aggressive, and North Central is going to have the opportunity to tie it here going into the break.
Yeah, it's just a mistake you can't make at the end of the half there. As another mental mistake, and he's going to have 3 free throws here to close out the half.
As first one's made. And he's going to shoot 3. As he starts 2 for 2.
It's now a 3-point halftime lead, maybe down to a halftime tie here. As
Petty goes 3 for 3, 1.4 seconds left. North Central is going to keep the pressure. Van Order hauls it up. And that will bring us to the break. We are tied even once again as it's 28-28 Carroll versus North Central live on the Chargers Sports Network.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Make the future yours at St. Francis. You belong here.
We create spaces that inspire.
If you dread shopping for a car and want a fully transparent, quick, and easy experience, let Rick show you why thousands of happy people have said Rick makes car buying fun. Visit Rick at Don Ayers Honda or online, rick@donayers.com. Let's
Go Chargers!
The truth about the trades. We're high achievers, lifesavers, the backbone of our economy. We're the ones keeping the lights on, the water flowing, the temperature just right. Businesses running, buildings rising, our community growing. So if you're ready to learn, ready to grow, ready to take control of your future, visit your guidance counselor and say, I want a career that's made by me.
boneless wings, one pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Size?
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99, only at Pizza Hut.
just about 2 minutes away from opening up the second half, and Carroll off to a nice start here as they're tied 28-28 with the North Central Panthers here on the regular season home finale, second to last game of the season for Carroll. And Owen, one of the better halves of the season offensively for the Carroll Chargers.
Yeah, pretty similar half to last night against Homestead, except this Carroll team shooting the ball a lot better, specifically from behind the arc. A very high conversion rate in that first half, and kept up pretty offensively well with North Central, but gonna have to make sure they continue to keep shooting well into the second half if they want to try and come away with the win.
Yeah, and as you said, Owen, they've been really getting production all around. They've been doing a good job. Tyler Morse had 6 points early on, but it's been Paxton Crane, the senior, the leading scorer for this team, as you saw, getting the 3 there. 12 points already tonight, and really the biggest stat, Carroll, 5 for 7 from the three-point line in that first half. 5 points, 5 threes, already the 6th most made in a game this season already. So if they can get this type of production in sectionals, this could be a really good team going into the postseason.
Yeah, very impressive shooting half, as we've talked about, but their main issue with their shooting has been their consistency. So while they did have a great first half, we got to see how in the second half, if they can keep this up, if they can replicate that same performance, or if they're going to regress towards their mean.
Yeah, this is a Carroll team that had a great first half last night as well against Homestead, but just kind of stuttered there in the second half, just couldn't really do too much. So you take a look at both of these teams, and really even point-wise coming into this, except the points per game. Carroll averaging 44 a game. North Central, a pretty high-powered team, a good offensive scoring team, 61 points. And a good defense, too, allowing under 50 a game. But so far, we're even at 28-28 as we begin second half action here on the Charger Sports Network. As we said, Carroll, 1 game left to play after this. They'll take on Bishop Lures next Friday. And then in the middle of the week, North Central will take on a very good Fishers Tigers team.
The best team maybe in the state.
Best team in the state, nationally ranked. We saw them here a couple weeks back as they routed Carroll. A lot of talent on that one. Definitely a contender going to Gainbridge March. Crane driving through, can't get it. So Panthers trying to create here, going inside, now swinging it over. Driving in, floaters left short, offensive board is there, good closeout by Fisher. So third quarter has started, good defensive possession there by the Chargers. Van Order, ball squirts through his hands, that's another turnover. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Morris. That's going to be his first.
Yeah, Morris a little bit too aggressive there on the transition defense, but gonna have to have even better defensive performance in the second half than they did in this first.
Take a look at the matchup history. These teams playing regularly since 2012 as North Central 9-4. They've won the last 5 matchups as they won the meeting at North Central with Van Order. And that's actually Milton able to take it to the rim. He has 7 now. Okay, we're looking to bounce back. Hasn't won against the Panthers, as we said, in 6 years. Van Order trying to crash, can't save it. That's good effort. They're trying to dive for it. Trying to get maybe a pushing call out of bounds, not going to get it. As that's going to be a steal by Morris, running out of time. So now Middleton takes over. Middleton thought about taking it, pushes through over to Fisher, and it's going to be a blocking foul on the baseline by Bellamy. That's going to be his third now. So he'll take a seat on a bench now in foul trouble. Woodward is going to check in, had 10 in the first half. The sixth man with a good presence. Crane gonna try to drive, gets double teamed. Fisher open for the three, and the big man gets the three. Brody Fisher pushes it out to a 5-point lead.
Yeah, Fisher scoreless in that first half, able to convert a three here early. Gonna need him to really kind of step up here offensively, as everyone on the floor right now has scored for the Chargers, so good job.
Yes, on the opposite side, it's gonna be a shooting foul, but Brody Fisher shooting it well, as it's actually going to be called a long two. As foot was on the line there, it got changed. But his volume from deep has really been moved up here in the latter half of the season, shooting at 37% from the three-point line. And now Jewell, opposite side, will try to bring it back within one possession. Able to go 2 for 2. Crane, center, trying to bring it up, almost loses it. As Morris open in the corner, and three made threes for the senior. As Tyler Morris having himself a good game here, last regular season game as a Charger here at Charger Fieldhouse.
Yeah, Morris had a great first quarter there with the threes.
That one's missed by Jewell. But Morris having one of his better offensive games. Trying to heat up as postseason just around the corner. It's going to be a foul on the floor by the Panthers. It's going to be Klaus's second, so the big men getting in a bit of foul trouble here. Klaus with 2 and Bellamy with 3. Carroll playing a relatively clean game here so far, as they have normally done this season. Pretty clean defensively from this team. Crane trying to push his way down, trying to make a move as he'll head back to the line. And so far, it's been Carroll with a lot of the momentum in this one. I've just been able to really establish their pace of play and get offense consistently. Something they've been wanting throughout this season. As first miss on the line tonight from the Chargers, 7 for 7 previously. As Crane goes 1 for 2. He's going to reach in there on Van Order. That's his second. So 4:12 to go in the third. Carroll has had the lead this entire quarter. Good response there by Woodward. And now the press is back on. Van Order trying to get around, splits the defenders with the pass. And Morris. Van Order has 2 on him, gets it stripped away. Woodward now to Petty with the lane, can't get it, rolls out. Good transition defense by Fisher. Other side, Crane spins around, gets fouled.
And Carroll doing a better job in this third quarter than they did yesterday of just not slowing down, playing basketball well, trying to keep up that lead that they earned. Or sorry, tied at halftime, but trying to keep up the same momentum, I should say, that they really started off with in that first half here as Crane puts it through for the first one.
Crane with 14 now tonight. I believe that will now make him 6 for 7 from the line tonight. That shot's missed once again. North Central just struggling to finish inside. Omar back in the game. Out, Morris drives in, puts up the shot off balance, can't get the lefty to go. 6-point lead here for the Chargers. Woodward, forehead of steam, can't get it, bounces out. And Milton gonna try to push it up here. And then slow it back down. Omar trying to find Crane inside. He's gonna give it to him. And it's gonna be a foul on the floor. Should be the 5th team foul, and it will be, so Paxton Crane will head back to the line here. That's some stuff in the nylon. Fisher will come out, Keefrel comes in. Crane once again perfect. Goes trip for 2. Trying to drive in on the baseline. There'll be blocking foul on Crane. That's going to be his first. Another foul there on the Carroll side of things. So North Central now going to shoot 2 the rest of the way here. 2.5 to go in the third. Much slower third quarter compared to that first half. Carroll so far, biggest lead of the night with 8. It'll be a pretty good win against a pretty solid North Central team. We'll have a timeout. We'll take one with them. Carroll leads by 6. So we come back here, 2:32 to go here on the Charger Sports Network. Carroll leads by 6. Carson Beeman joined here by Owen McFadden. As another good press, Omar able to get around it. And now Morris back to Omar. Crane trying to work, finds Keefrel, spins, gets blocked. Ball around, now back up by the Panthers. Woodward trying to go inside, picked off by Morris that time. As Carroll looks to slow things back down, that's batted away. And it's going to ultimately be last touched by the Panthers.
Yeah, Carroll's got to slow it down. Can't really afford to play this sped up, chaos-ridden style of basketball that North Central wants them to play here. As going to continue the press, it looks like.
been working a decent amount, just trying to speed Carroll up. We've seen teams do it pretty much every game this season. As that's another turnover, trying to meet Kiefer at the rim. And it's going to be an aggressive and one for number 5, Naja Jewel.
Yeah, just a sequence you can't give up here as you see the replay. Good finish with a lot of contact there as Jewel with a chance to cut it all the way down to 3, a one-possession game.
As the end one is converted. North Central a perfect 11 for 11 from free throws tonight. Crane is about to have pretty much an open lane there. It's going to be a reach in. But either way, Crane's going to go to line. Both teams in the bonus here for the rest of the way. That one's missed. Crane makes one of 2 to extend it back out to 2 possessions. Omar takes a seat, Van Order comes in. Down to the final 90 seconds of the third quarter. And very aggressively played defensively by both of these squads. Trying to go inside, it's gonna be a trip. As Anderson gets tangled up with Crane, that'll be his second foul. First missed free throw. Griffin Panthers 12 for 13 this afternoon. Van Order finds Kiefer. Crane stops, gets the foul. It's going to be on the ground, but either way, he'll head to the line.
See a replay there. Crane just doing a good job with the pump fake to draw the jump there, but as you said, either way, going to result in free throws.
That one's left short. Crane's taking the bulk of these free throw attempts for Carroll. I believe this is now attempt 13. Crane could be wrong, but it makes the second one. So it remains a 4-point game. Crane will take a seat to good amount of applause here from the Carroll faithful. First seat, I think maybe of the game, as Fisher checks back in. So Carroll's gonna have to keep the pedal to the floor here. There's the 3-pointer, that one bounces out. North Central only 2 for 8 from the 3-pointer here tonight. They've been getting a lot of their offense from the inside, and it's gonna be a timeout taken by Coach Benedict. We'll take one with them. Paxton Crane put it on a show with 17. Carroll leads it by 4. As 47 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Carroll keeping the lead like they've had all game, but it stayed close here. They're up 4. Get around and press. Good job by Carroll. Van Order driving, crashes. Nothing is called, but it's going to be Kiefer who gets fouled. As Van Order, who has hit the deck many times here tonight. Tries to lay out for that one. That'll be another foul, that time on Harris. First free throw was taken in a long time by Carroll player not named Paxton Spring. As Kiefer goes 1 for 2. 43-38. As on the baseline. As that's off the glass there by number 12, Elijah Anderson, the sophomore. That's 3-point game. North Central trying to tie it here for the first time since that second quarter. As Fisher flustered, able to get it away. Kiefer open for the corner 3. That one just bouncing out. Van Order trying to fight for it. It's going to go back to North Central. 3 seconds left to go. Once again, Carroll just sped up a bit too much there. Able to find the open shot. Just not able to put it down. As the 3-pointer can't go, as we'll head to the 4th. We got a close one coming up. Carroll leads it 43-40.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Make the future yours at St. Francis. You belong.
As we open up the 4th quarter here, as Carroll trying to get a win here in the home season finale, as they lead the North Central Panthers by 3, trying to get a big win here to end the regular season on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to really play complete basketball here. Gonna have to finish off strong, as in a similar position last night against Homestead, but just kind of crumbled halfway through that 4th quarter. Can't do the same here.
Really the most complete game Carroll's played against really a good opponent in a while. Played another great game against Northside really last week. That's 4-5 here at Charter Fieldhouse this season. Trying to become 9-14 on the year. There's 1 game left to go in the regular season. Once again, it will be against Bishop Lures next Friday at the Loop. As good athletic play there by Gavin Petty. He now has 11. Herring, first game back here in 2 weeks. Now back to Van Order. As Herring's going to take the mid-range floater, left short. Crane gets the put back to flush.
Good effort there by Crane just to tip it back in off the miss. 3-point lead here for the Chargers.
21 points for Crane. That one is way off for North Central. 20% shooting from the 3-point line tonight. Struggling shooting from the field. Van Order able to drill it though. And the three-point line, the big difference in this one. Other side, it's going to be a foul on the floor. Middleton, hopefully he's okay there. Getting tangled up. Good find there by Harrington Van Order. As Brody Fisher trying to instigate. Then down low, has a smile on his face as he's trying to get the Panthers riled up. But that'd be a trip to the line. He knew what he was doing.
But important to notice here that Chargers have continued to shoot well from behind the arc there. Van Order with a massive three, as 6-point lead here.
North Central has not led this entire second half. That's short again, as that's the main reason why. Great interior defense by this Carroll team.
North Central really missing their lead scorer, Poppy Rivera here. Has 3 players in double digits on the court right now, but just has not had the offensive output as you would expect, only 42 points.
17-point per game scorer. Crane with the alley. Able to get it, and Paxton Crane having himself a great night, 23 points. Woodward trying to find something, can't get it. And Carroll playing well here, and it's another foul. Carroll 8 for 12, shooting the ball from the three-point line tonight. The second most made three-pointers of the season with 8. The most being 10 against New Haven back on January 18th. And North Central's gonna take a timeout. Carroll trying to break away early in the fourth. .552 left to go, and Paxton Crane doing it all on both sides of the floor. He has 23 points, making a huge impact on this game, and Carroll playing one of their most complete games of the season with still a lot of basketball left here to be played as they lead by 8 with 6 to go. Crane trying to go downtown. Gets it poked away, but it's going to be another reach in.
Seeing the replay there, just a little too physical as Crane was attacking the basket, but Crane has really had himself a day here, 23 points on the night.
And Crane doing a good job there as he stayed aggressive when he especially had those chances of just an open floor, as Crane is, I think has blood on his jersey. He'll go out of the game momentarily as he comes back in. Second straight game we've had a player go out for, I assume, blood. Carter Middleton had to come out in that Homestead game last night for a couple seconds due to having a cut on his arm. We're back from the referee stoppage. Van Order now to Harry and Carroll. Going back into their offensive set, and no need to score here. Up 8, Van Order off balance. And it's going to be a travel on North Central off the rebound.
Yeah, good effort there by Crane, just trying to immediately crash that board, apply some pressure, and able to force the travel as Carroll gonna get the ball back. Wouldn't be surprised if they start trying to really elongate these possessions here up 8.
And I think another thing is this is, I think, the most confident I've seen this Carroll team be in a while. And Crane under the basket, just left unaccounted for. And it's the biggest lead of the night now with double digits. Other side, good response there by Jewell. But this is a Carroll team that has stayed aggressive and they've stayed confident. It's been working out. Against a pretty good defense. Once again, only allowing 49 points per game from their opponent. Morris has been hot from the 3 tonight, and he has another one. 4 made threes by Tyler Morris tonight.
Yeah, North Central just leaving them open in the corner for some reason. Not sure why they would do that. Morris, though, gonna take that all day, easily converts. Lead all the way up to 11 here.
This Carroll team that's been needing shooting, and they've got it tonight. And another turnover. Carroll doing things on both sides of the floor. Herring able to save it. Great hustle all around. Now with the numbers advantage, Fisher's gonna take the 3. Why not? That one is short. But an 11-point lead by Carroll, looking like they're doing everything right on the floor here so far. Almost another jump ball. It's gonna be a reach in on Fisher. Room for Petty to shoot. That's left far. Down to the final 4 minutes. Van Order. Now Fisher working inside. Can't get the finger roll. That one rolling off. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Be Crane's 3rd. Been playing in basically the entirety of the game. Went out at the last minute of that 3rd quarter. Trying to spin here is Bellamy. Petty trying to get the floater, no good again, and North Central has gone cold here.
Yeah, really bad time to go cold as just about 3 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. Gonna have to get something going quick.
Trying to get the press. Morris driving through the center, back out Crane. Herring with it, has played a bulk of a lot of these second half minutes in his first game back from the ankle injury. Van Order takes the 3, that one just rolling out. As highlight play there by Jewell for the long 2. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Carroll leads by 9, 2:40 left to go.
We create spaces that inspire.
If you dread shopping for a car and want a fully transparent, quick, and easy experience, let Rick show you why thousands of happy people have said Rick makes car buying fun. Visit Rick at Don Ayers Honda or online, rick@donayers.com. Let's
Go Chargers!
So Carroll leading by 9 here. 2:40 left to go. .235 left to go. Carroll, once again, been in control this entire second half, as yet to trail here. Quarters 3 and 4. Crane stops, now over Herring.
Time ticking down here for the Panthers.
Carroll in no rush to score. Trying to get their 9th win of the season. Herring almost gets his pocket picked. Long possession here. Almost a full minute coming off as Morris was open but got deflected and last touched by Morris. North Central needs to put something together here quick. 9 points, they trail. They're without their leading scorer, Papu Rivera, tonight. As not able to do much there. That was just rolling out a frustration foul on Woodward. As he'll foul out. That'll be his 5th and final foul. So Woodward, second leading scorer on the team with 12 tonight. He's now out of the game. As Bryce Harris checks in. Van Order trying to get the tough layup through double coverage, no good. Much needed points here for North Central. Driving in, putting it up, no good. And this one might be over. Just gotta avoid the turnover here, as it does end up being a steal and a score for Jewel, so not over yet. 7-point game. North Central has no more to give. Good passing for Drake Morris and Crane with 27. Maybe the final nail in the coffin. Jewel other side, bounces off. 3-pointer, Petty is good. First 3-pointer of the second half falls. North Central trying to hang on here. 40 seconds to go. Carroll trying to win in their last home regular season game here in 2025. They lead by 6 against North Central, trying to get a good win as postseason just around the corner. They lead by 6. Crane leading the way at 27, putting his head down, gets fouled. He'll come back to the line.
Crane's got a chance here to push his point total all the way up to 29. Been kind of a quiet 28 now. So he sinks the first one. It's really been great tonight. Just kind of hard to believe he scored 29 points.
Goes 2 for 2 as this one pretty much over with, unless North Central can get a miracle here. Down 8, 37 seconds left. Trying to spin. It's going to be an and one, so much needed 3-point play coming up. season high in points for Paxton Crane with 29. 7th 20-point game of the year for the Carroll leading scorer. And Fisher gets it around as that will do it. They will foul once more. So Harry's going to head to the line for a good moment here as Coach Benedict claps up his team. But Miles Herring trying to get some points in his first game back here from the ankle injury. As he makes the first one. Front rim's the second one, but big win for Carroll as they get their 9th win on the season as they close out the home schedule here at Charger Fieldhouse to applause. And Owen, a good win here from Carroll. Had that tough, heartbreaking loss against a rival last night, but not getting unmotivated by it, able to bounce back and get a big win here against a pretty good team in North Central.
Yeah, we saw some of the signs of progress last night against Homestead. Unfortunately, just couldn't really put it together, but tonight a different story. Able to play a complete game for 4 quarters, and of course, you know, with North Central having the leading score out, definitely helped the Chargers, but just a really complete shooting night as well that helped them win this game.
Yeah, as you said, Carroll, 9 for 15 from the three-point line, 9 made threes. That's the second most on the season. So really, just one of the most complete games. Also, they looked good that entire way down. There wasn't really any low point in that game. They were able to take the lead, which is what they've done early in a lot of those games, but this time, they're able to keep the foot on the gas and keep going.
Yeah, and as you said, really closed it out in that 4th quarter. Didn't take a step back, just kept their foot pushing there as a great 4th quarter and a great end to the regular season at home for the Carroll Chargers.
Really has been. Paxton Crane gets a season high 29 points for the Chargers. It's been a great game, everybody, as we take looks at the highlights from that game, as we'd like to thank everyone here. Everything ran by the students at Carroll High School. Thank you to the cameras, Max Quintero, Carter Bunsold, and Audrey Crawford. Niang Meng on replay, Hunter Mitchell on production. As that was Owen McFadden, I'm Carson Beeman. Carroll wins in the home finale to get their 9th win on the season, 60-53 over North Central. Have a great night, everybody, and God bless.